Hey, you guys, I just had to show somebody uh, kind of behind the scenes, behind the curtain of some of the craziness that I dealt with getting this system to work. Stuff that you'd never realize happens unless you'd been the person that was actually building the system. Anyway, I just got to show you this one little thing that I came across and a problem I solved, and I felt pretty proud about how I solved it. Right here you're looking at the online spreadsheet. This is not online, this is local Excel, um, and the nice thing is all this data is stored in a table, in what Excel calls a table. It's a feature of Excel. And the nice thing about tables is it automatically gives you this alternate highlight coloring, so I don't have to manually manage that. It keeps it consistent automatically. And it also makes sure that all of the validation and all the formulas are consistent on every single row. So when you add rows, you don't have to rebuild those formulas from scratch. It recognizes that the row is in a table, and it uses all the validations and all the conditional formatting and all the formulas from the table to extend it to the added rows. So anyway, having this data in a table was critical for the system to work. So that wasn't as easy to make happen as I thought it was going to. So here's just an example. Here's just a real simple thing. It all started out simple. You've got your data here. You've just got a couple of columns, a couple people. So here's how you turn this into a table. You click Format as Table, and you pick some pretty colors, and you say OK. Boom, now you've got a table. You've got the alternate color highlighting is really nice. You automatically get these selection filter drop downs, which is nice. Monday, Tuesday looks great, right? Shouldn't be a problem at all to just do that, like click of a button. You saw how simple that was. Well, how about if we look at the spreadsheet here, you'll notice that for Monday, we've got programs like Program Delivery. And then for Tuesday, you've got the exact same column, Program Delivery. The title of the column is exactly the same. Same as total minutes on Monday is the same as total minutes on Tuesday, is the same as total minutes on Wednesday. So there's a lot of columns that have exactly the same names because we've got the repeating days of information. So, it shouldn't be a problem, right? Here's a simulation of that. It's the same Monday, Tuesday, but let's just add another Monday, Tuesday, say for the next week, right? No problem. We'll just highlight that all and make that a table. Boom. Oh, damn. What's this number 2 that's after Monday? What's this number 3 that's after Tuesday? Why did that stuff show up? That drove me nuts. It automatically renames everything, adding numbers after them. Why? Because in a table in Excel, every single column has to be a unique name. So you can't have columns that say Monday and Monday. It won't let you do it. No matter what I tried, it won't let you do it. It always changes the names to a different name. Like if I change this, you see how I just deleted the 2 and it puts the 2 right back there. So I was like, how am I going to have all these multiple days on the spreadsheet if every subsequent day it's going to be adding these 2s and 3s and 5s and 7s and look confusing and look cheesy? So I was like, oh my God. And then I went to sleep flustered, and then I woke up in the morning with an idea. And this is what I thought was brilliant. So this is what I want. This is the whole reason I want to share this one little trick with you guys. So let's try this again. If we highlight this and we apply a table, we say, okay, we have that problem that I was talking about. Header 2, header 3, Monday 2, all that sort of stuff. So let me undo that. So now check this out. What happens if we change the name ourselves? And notice that, say if I put, well, let's just put 1 in front of there, and then let's put 1 in front of here, and then let's put 2 in front of here, and then let's put 2 in front of there. So now these are all unique and distinct. And apply this table. And you're like, yeah, but that doesn't solve the problem. You still got these goofy names. Well, here's the thought I thought of in the morning. I'm like, what if I go to the header and I highlight that number 1 and I change the frickin' color of it to the background color? Like, boom. It disappears. Even though it's there, you can see up here 1 Monday, but you don't see it as a user. Well, so you can do that, we can do that to everything, which is what I did, and get rid of those so that you can't see them, so it hides them in a very sneaky way. But the problem here is that you can see that the Monday is off center. They're all off center. So what I realized there is I had to add another 1 right there. So you can see up here it's 1 Monday 1, so now it's in the center. So now I just take that other 1, I highlight it in blue, and now as a user you can't tell anything, but in reality if you look up here it's got the 1s around it. So here for the Monday 2, we just put another number 2 here and change it to blue. And so there, the headers look exactly the same, but in reality, they're number 1s up there, number 2s up here. So that is how I had to get around being able to use the table and make it look like all the headings were the same, but make it so they were actually different. So now coming back here, if you click on the cell, program delivery, you'll see it has 1s around it. But if you go to this program delivery, it has 2s around it. This total minutes has 1 around it. That total minute has 2s around it. And I couldn't do this manually because there's so much replication. There's all these columns for Monday, all those columns for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If I manually add those 1s and 2s and 3s and highlight each one and change it to blue, I did it a few times, and it is just, you make mistakes and it takes forever to prepare an entire sheet. And then if you change the wording on any of these headers, if you decide to, like a week later, then you've got to go and manually recreate everything, and it is a pain in the butt. So I had to end up coding that. So right here I created a routine called Uniquify Headers, and it goes through all the columns and it adds the numbers and around the the titles, and then it calls this routine called Hide Digits in Blue, which highlights just the numbers and changes their color to blue so you can't see them. So there's all that code there for creating that for one day. Yeah, it goes on and on and on and on and on, if you can believe it. And then it repeats that code for every single day to add a button, push of a button, it fixes the dates for the entire spreadsheet. So all of that effort had to go into changing all this stuff just so I could use a table in Excel. And nobody would ever know this. It took me 2 hours to figure this out. Well, it took me one night of thinking about it. And then when I had the idea, it took me 2 hours of coding. It's something nobody will ever know. Nobody will ever appreciate it. That's why I'm creating this video. So at least one other person in the world out there knows what I went through. So anyway, thank you for listening. Awesome. Take it easy. Bye.